Alright, so first thing I did is I cleaned off the blade with hot soapy water. Used Dawn, and that would get any of the dirt, debris, anything off of it. And then the first thing I'm going to do once I've got it clean and dried off is I'm going to put a pin through it. That'll hold it down into my etch tank here. And what I'll do is dip it in, see what it looks like. If there's no streaking or anything, I'm going to put it back in there. So first thing, pull it out. Looks good. I'm going to put it back in there. Now I'm going to leave it in there for 5 minutes. Now I use a very diluted ferric to water ratio. I use probably a 10 to 1, 10 water to 1 ferric. A lot of people use a lot stronger, 4 to 1, but what I do is it seems to work better for me doing a longer, slower, etch than it does with a quick, heavy etch. So I'm gonna let this sit in here for 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video so you don't have to wait around, and I'll be back once I pull it out. Alright, so we're just about at 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pad oiled up. So this is a felt pad. I've got it on the back of a piece of G10, and it's just a furniture moving pad. If you look here, this is what I've got. It says heavy duty. You probably can't see it. Heavy duty felt blankets, and I cut one down to fit on this piece of G10, and I'm gonna go ahead and put 3-in-1 oil on it. So, and that oil will soak right into that pad. So we just want to get a nice even coat. It doesn't take too much. It soaks right in. So now we've got it on there. And this is 1500 grit silicon carbide powder. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on top of this felt pad. Not sure what that is. I'm going to put some on there. So then now when I pull this out, I'm going to neutralize it with some Windex with ammonia, wipe it off and wipe it dry, and then I'm going to put some oil on it as well and mix some powder in with it to make a slurry. So I'm going to go ahead. You won't be able to see me neutralize this because my bucket's over here beside, but let me go ahead and do that. And dry it off. Alright. So you can see all the oxide that came off on there. But this is what it looks like right now. So, I mean, you can see the hamon. It's noticeable, but let's make it pop here. So I'm gonna put it on my sanding stick here. I'm gonna clamp it down. And then I am going to put some oil on it. And we're going to just start going back and forth, making a slurry here. It's starting to look pretty cool here. Sometimes I do this, 2 or 3, times this whole process. and other times I only do it once. Just depends on what the results look like. We'll see what this looks like here in a second. Wipe that off. And honestly, that doesn't look bad right there. I'm not sure how well the camera will pick this up or not, but you know, that's what it looks like now. It's hard to get a good picture here, but let's do the other side, and hopefully I can get a little better shot of it so you can see. If not, I'll just take a picture and do it that way. So I'm gonna put some more oil on this side, just sprinkle a little bit of powder on there, and go to town. I think I like this side better than the other side. It's got a little more character. I'm still working on trying to get my hamon to follow my clay a little better. I know some people are amazing at it, and they can get their hamon to go exactly where they want. And I'm still learning. I'm getting there. Another thing this does with that 1500 grit silicon carbide powder is puts a nice finish on the blade. And we'll look at this one here. Probably polish a little bit more on both sides, but so here's the other side. So that's what that looks like now. Wish I could get, you know, good lighting in here to show this off, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So that's pretty much it. I'll repeat that process a few times. Like I said, this time it looks pretty good. I might do it one more time, so if the results look a little different than you saw now, that's why. So thank you. Alright, so I just did another round of etching on this thing. I decided I didn't like it as much as I really wanted to, so I'm going to neutralize this. And once again, it's pretty dark. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's pretty dark. So let's get it down here and start polishing it up a little bit. And a little bit of oil, a little bit more powder on here. And here we go. This one's looking a little bit better. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Not sure how well you can see it, but looks decent. Let's do the other side. I really do like this side a lot better. This off to see what it looks like. I see a dark spot that I think I should be able to get polished out, but it's still there. So let me get a little bit more here. Hit that one spot that I was seeing. Like I said, this puts an awesome finish on your blade too. Even if you're not polishing for a hamon, it puts a nice, I would call it almost a satin finish on it. Even though it's 1500 grit powder, I just really like the finish. You'll notice, like on the bottom part, which is the hardened part of this blade. Yeah, that's what it would look like if I didn't have a hamon. It'd look like all of the bottom. So I like how it looks. Yeah, that dark spot came out. But yeah, so this is what it looks like now. See if I can get some good angles here. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed.